Greetings, YouTube. Welcome to New Year's Eve 2020 or New Year's Day 2021, depending on where you're at in the world. We send the world's collective reality fields much unconditional love and blessings right now. Today I felt the need, kind of a pushing really from spirit, to talk about frequency and frequency rising and just frequency in general. So we have a circle. It's reminds me of the ocean because it's ocean themed with seashells, and it's a circle, and it says home. And we've been pondering on that symbol or circle and the circle or the symbol, and we've been pondering on it and got some feelings and some insights into what we feel home means from both. Home is, yes, a physical place you can be with your family and your collective conscious family on earth, from whatever your last name's collective may be. Home to me also means a frequency. To me, I was getting the insight that home was a home frequency, that it is the frequency of the stars. So essentially it's more of a frequency that would be love-based, positive polarization based, and unconditional love based as well. There was some pictures forming in my head. I'll do the best here. I don't have pen and paper as I'm standing outside, as you can see from the trees behind me. It's a beautiful day here. But the frequency to me means that it's your home collective frequency. And the home collective doesn't necessarily mean that it's necessarily a physical place. So in many times we are from certain star worlds that are more light-based, and some of them are still a physical base, or just a different material than Earth. But to me, that's what it was meaning. And I got an image that was we were in the circle. Okay, so if your frequency, you're in the circle, and this is describing some of what I'm feeling about what we call the keepers of the earth wisdom, the earth keepers, or the keepers of earth's wisdom. The guardians too ties into all this. The earth's guardians ties into all this. So there's many levels of them. I would say dragons are one level of them, fairies are another, and the various guardian nations that represent the collective of humanity on earth right now. I feel those are all tied in here to this conversation. And the conversation is basically that you stand in the middle of the circle. Okay? And then you're pulling the energy from the north down through your crown chakra into your body out of the universe. So let's say you're broadcasting to what you term would be, what you feel would be your true North Star. And you're pulling that energy down from it, and it's going into your crown chakra, and it illuminates it from above. So you're bringing it from above to below. And that is the significance to me of bringing the northern energy in. Your body's a hub. If we think of it like a cross. A cross is basically a crossroad in symbology. If you look at the cross, it's a crossroad. So think of your body like that. So now we're bringing the light of the north in from the top down. And because we have what you call vertical and horizontal columns, they're going to respond to that energy. Then we bring the energy from what you feel is the south gate. Yeah, south gate. The place I work at is in the plaza named Southgate, so I find that a little funny. So I'll share that right now. I find that kind of funny. So from the south, we bring up energy from the fiery core of Earth. The fire. Okay. The fire into our fields. As we're going to join the fire into our heart, because the heart is the neutral balance center point between the fields that we're bringing up through our feet into our root chakra. And then the energy that's coming from the north down through our crown chakra into our third eye. And then it merges and meets in the heart. And the north energy then can travel down into the south, into the crystalline core of Earth, as the southern energy from the crystalline core of Earth moves up to the northern hemispheres or atmospheres, going out into, again, whatever you feel is your true north, or your true North Star. Now, my opinion or feelings on it is everybody's is different, whatever their true North Star is they feel aligned to. And a lot of times you will feel aligned to specific stars and so forth. So that comes up and out. And then we pull energy from the east and the west. But that's not really the picture I wanted to share. What I wanted to share was that, let's say your core energy is fire. So you stand in a circle, and your core energy is fire. Okay, then now in that circle, you're going to be bringing in the other star energies or core energetic sectors. Okay, so you're the circle, and then you draw a line to a shape, and that shape is a star. You're the middle circle, and the shape is a star. And in that star shape, there's different energetic structures. Yeah, again, unfortunately, I don't have a diagram or a picture on this, but I'm just trying. Hopefully, it paints a picture in your head. If you need a diagram, I will make you one, and I'm posting in another video. And in that, it kind of starts taking on a sacred geometric position. Now, what we were feeling on and seeing was it was taking on the position of the lotus flower. It was taking on that connection of the lotus flower. And you have, technically speaking, an infinite amount of energetics that you can work with, keeping yourself, instead of being a closed loop, keeping yourself an open loop system, because open loop is more organic than closed. Closed is more of artificiality or non-organic, because in a closed loop system, usually there's some profiting going on in a closed loop energetic system somewhere. In open loop energetic, it's more sharing, so there isn't as much profiting going on as there could be. So with the open source things, you see like, okay, well, open source is these people are developing this technology to help humanity and the collective realities that humanity exists within. While the closed system is one that was developed, not that there's anything wrong with it, because we do live in a monetary system right now, that they charge money to get into that system, and therefore it's closed. You don't pay the bill, you don't get in the system. Those are just my thoughts on that. Anyway, moving on. So, and then it creates a geometric shapes out of that. And it creates the flower of life patterns. It creates the sacred geometric patterns. And this is, to me, how collective realities are kind of put together. And the earth seed, technically, in my opinion, or feelings on it, is it directs from the ground up into the sky. So in other words, a lot of times we think of the spirit world directing us from the top down, so to speak. But what I've seen picture-wise is a lot of earth seeds, you're going to know who you are, wield the power to be able to direct from your heart the spirit world that's around you, above you, and below you. I know that's kind of a wild thought, and that's where it's been going. Several dreams and meditations point to this. The last few weeks, it's really been a conclusive amount of information on that this collective that a lot of us work with may not even have physical structures in this star system. They may be from another star system in another universe, from another time and space and dimension altogether. And that's been coming into my reality fields lately as well. So it's just really some interesting stuff going on. I thought I'd share some of it with you, because hopefully some of you watching will resonate with that. But we're basically, from this level, you are directing the angels, and you are directing the spirits, so you could be directing the spirits of air and all that from here. And typically we think of the spirit world directing the physical world, but I've seen visions where they're showing that certain practitioners and adepts can actually influence the spirit world from the world of the materialization of Earth, or the crystalline light codes of Earth, or I should say, or the crystalline materialization of Earth. It's very interesting because that has been shown that we think of it typically from top down. In this case, it's from down to top. If you think of it like that, it's very interesting because of the fact that when we keep our frequency high like this, we're transmutating so much energy, so much negative energy, and it just comes to us, and we're giant towers of that. But we have to handle it in such a way that doesn't make us sick. It doesn't make us succumb to various different viruses or bacteria and pathologies that are out there. When we keep a high vibe and a high light quotient, it does help your immune system while others are running around afraid of things. We don't need to be afraid of things. We can offer that helping hand to the others that are like that. Right now, I feel that that's a crossroad we're in right now. I feel that we can hold our hands out and help them during this time, if they're feeling confused and disorientated. And it's completely normal for what's going on the Earth plane right now. 2021 will see more of that, in my opinion, of the great revelation, or the great reveal, or the great awakening. And that is a systematic thing that we're seeing around the world. And it's a very interesting thing. I feel these are very interesting times we're living in. I feel they are very exciting times. These are my feelings on it. I hear responses, well, 2020 was such a bad year, I hope 2021 is going to be better. Well, for me personally, I didn't feel that 2020 was a bad year. I felt it was very revealing on many levels. And it's about time that we have a reveal of things. Because things have been hidden in the darkness, so to speak, for too long, and now we need to shine the light on it and really get that into the collective consciousness. Start purging these traumas that are embedded within our collective consciousness, although going back from Lemurian times, Atlantis times, that we need to purge this stuff. And the purging is going to do something. I mean, we can't purge and have no effects from it. We must purge and purge some more, and that's what this is about right now. It's a big purging. This year has been a year of purging. Going within, connecting to whom you deem your source of all or oneness is. So this triggered a big video on looking at that symbol, the ocean circle says home. That triggered this because these were my feelings on it. I was getting insight as I was making this video right now. I was getting insight on that. Not necessarily pictures at the moment, but more feelings on it, and the feelings a lot of times will lead to pictures. And so that's what we're seeing right now. But many of you will resonate as what I call an earth seed. And an earth seed, again, is one that is one with the planet Earth in all of her organic aspects. And the fact that we know that Mother Earth is a sentient living being. She's a breathing, living. Her heartbeat's our heartbeat. And we also beat with, if you want to say, with the intelligences of light, or the star intelligences, or maybe you could perhaps, if you want to tread into the word God, big G, the God, which is light of heaven, which shines through us from above is so below. Well, anyway, that is all for now. I just wanted to share you some thoughts and feelings, and wishing you and yours many blessings and unconditional love for this past year, and sending you much unconditional love for the coming year. We wish you well. Bye for now.